Tonight, shack photos from the winter of 2016. Our friend Dan, WA5CYR, came across, quote, this old guy in his AM ham station. There's a vintage BC 348 and an ARC 5. The latter was the first VFO for Dan's Globe Chief Deluxe. That was a 90-watt CW rig. Richard KF5RHI sent us this photo of his shack in a box. He's taken it to 2 winter field days and 2 ARRL field days and 1 Texas QSO party. There's an FT857D along with an LDGZ112 tuner and a Signal Link sound card built inside an Army surplus medical supply case. A Jock N1JI sent a photo of his 1991 novice shack in a previous Show Me Your Shack, but here's a current photo. He built his tiny shack on a youth-sized desk in the bedroom. He's earned DXCC, worked all continents, and a QRP QSO a Day Award with this gear. John, KB0VVK, sent us this photo. He said it's the same old pantry, but a new radio. The JKE5NIZ sent this image of the Radio Society of Tucson station, K7RST, during an operation to support Days in the Park. The Collins discone antenna is shown at the Titan Missile Museum in Green Valley, Arizona. The discone operates on 40, 20, 17, 15, 12, 10, and 6. Here are some of the society members operating from the park. Well, Anders, SM4KYN, sent us a photo of his 706, 700, and 7100 operating through a remote rig with his Heil Pro set. Jared, M3XYP, has an FT950, FTDX 1200, and an FTM 100D. He uses the PR781 and PR781 Gold Heil mics with the BHI noise eliminating inline modules. Here's a closer view of Jared's great shack. Brian, KD2IOG, got his license in April of 2015, and here's a shot of his first 2 radios, a BF F8 HP 2-meter 440 handheld and a Kenwood THF6 Tribune HT. He uses a diamond dual-band mobile antenna to hit most local repeaters from the basement. He's a member of the Parsippany Troy Hills, New Jersey races team. Anthony, KN2KI, sent us this photo of his fantastic shack, 2 monitors, an FT-DX 5000, and an Alpha 9500 linear. Tony, KB3CDA, sent us a nice photo of his dark living room shack in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. He uses a Yaesu FT450AT with matching LDG tuner, also has a Signal Link for digital modes, and he sports an Alpha Delta DXCC fan dipole. Bill, KF5ZBL, sent photos of his Go Box in use here at the White Rock Lake near Dallas. He wanted 1 box with options for all modes. And here's a view of the back door of the enclosure. That enclosure includes a Kenwood TS480, an ICOM IC5100, a Yaesu FTM400, and a Yaesu 8900. Here's a look into the back of the Go Box. He placed magnets on the back of the removable control heads for these radios. He uses them to mount the panels on the front of the Go Box. Bill's friend David, KG5EIU, took the photos of the portable operation and the Go Box. Here, Bill works on a pair of 60-watt solar panels that put out 6 amps. The Go Box case itself is the SKB case CCR6W1SKB. Brian, KD2IOG, built the 4-channel line mixer that Bob Heil demonstrated here on Ham Nation a while back. He planned on taking his general exam in January. Well, Jim, into ADV, operates from what he calls a simplified setup and runs almost all CW and digital. The shack also serves as his home office. It was purpose-built and has a space behind one wall where he can walk and add coax or other cables when needed. Ken, OH2KEN, in Finland, got interested in amateur radio and bought a lot of equipment from his father, OH2BPF, who could no longer operate. Since he couldn't sell the gear, he started experimenting with it. Here's a Heil headset his dad used with an ICOM 741 transceiver in the 1980s. And another view of one of the earpieces. He hopes to adapt the headset for use with his IC706. Finally, Phil, in one PSX, is a member of the 100 Watts in a Wire Facebook group. He sent us this great photo of his shack. It's lit with blue LED lights. It's a wide-angle view, but there's still a Yaesu FL7000 amplifier and several vintage receivers outside the frame. For example, here's a close-up of his Kenwood TS820S with the SW2000 SWR and power meter. That's it for this issue of Show Me Your Shack. Remember to send your shack photos to hamnationvideos at TWIT.TV.